Hey, what's up guys? How are you guys doing today? It's Eli5 back at you guys with another video. But before we start this video, I just have a quick question to ask you guys. What do you guys think about the Lakers season thus far? Well, obviously, you have to praise how the Lakers are doing this season because they're really killing it this season. They're winning a lot of games and they're not losing as much as they used to. But most NBA fans expected the Clippers to lock up that first seed coming into this season, including me. I expected the Clippers to be that first seed this season too, but the Lakers have clearly proved me and these NBA fans wrong. But other than that, let us get into today's video. Now for the topic of this video, I really don't know how to feel about it. I really thought one thing was going to happen in regards to this topic, but the other thing occurred instead. In today's video, I will be discussing how the Lakers signed Dion to a contract for the remainder of this season over J.R. Smith. Now, as I've said already just now, I really thought J.R. Smith was going to be signed by the Lakers over Dion and I have many reasons as to why I thought the way I did. First of all, Dion has a bad history on his name, which I will further explain what I mean by that later in this video. But him having a bad history to his name led me to think that the Lakers was going to pass up on signing Dion to a contract. Another thing is because since J.R. Smith and LeBron James have played on the same team for 4 years straight back on the Cleveland Cavaliers, it is logical to think that they will have chemistry with one another with them playing on the Lakers. Now I know it's a different team, but J.R. Smith playing with LeBron for that long can be a plus since Smith knows the way LeBron wants to play, and due to that, he will know his position on the floor right away. Now I know that Wade was playing with LeBron back in the day as well, but come on, they only played 33 games together when they both played for the Cavs, so there is no way they will have great chemistry with one another. J.R. Smith at times can be a good role player. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. There were times on the Cleveland Cavaliers where he all of a sudden caught fire at the right moments. There were many times where J.R. Smith was playing better than Kyrie at some points during their time in the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith is a player that plays his role for the most part, and when the team isn't doing good as a whole, he has some of these games where he makes a lot of shots and good plays in order for his team to win. I feel as though the Lakers didn't have a player like that on the roster coming into the season that is able to do that. Yes, Kyle Kuzma is a player that's similar to that, but like I said, the Lakers don't have many players that is able to take over games whenever needed. The Lakers need more players on the roster that is able to take the next step whenever LeBron James and Anthony Davis sits on the bench to take a break. And I feel as though J.R. Smith could have fit that role perfectly. He doesn't have to do it every single game, but it is always nice to have players like that on your team, and it will be valuable to have come playoff time. But at the same time, I do see some reasons why they chose Dion over J.R. Smith to sign a contract to because of what J.R. Smith was doing in years prior. As you guys all know, the iconic Game 1 of the 2018 NBA Finals. Now, this is a very iconic moment that went viral basically the same night. And this play basically became a meme throughout social media that people still laugh about till this day. Because of this play, J.R. Smith has been receiving a lot of hate because of him costing the Cleveland Cavaliers Game 1 of the NBA 2018 Finals. Now, even if they won that game, it is still clear that the Warriors would have still won that series most likely in 5 games. But that is not the point. J.R. Smith has a lot of bonehead plays in his career, and having that resume will lead to NBA teams thinking about him doing those same exact bonehead plays in crunch time during the playoffs. These plays determines a lot about what J.R. Smith is as a player. Yes, there are moments that NBA players make mistakes and make themselves look like a fool on the court, but the bonehead plays that J.R. Smith commits is inexcusable. Like, how do you not know the score during crunch time in Game 1 of the NBA Finals? As an NBA professional, that is a mistake that you shouldn't make whatsoever, and J.R. Smith has potential to mess up a team's chances to win with plays similar to this. Now, having said all of this information, is Dion the answer? Is Dion the right player for the Los Angeles Lakers? Is Dion the deciding factor that will push the Los Angeles Lakers in order to be a better team than what they are now? My answer is yes, but not by much at all. Now, Dion is basically similar to J.R. Smith. he too has games where he could catch fire at any point of time. Heck, there was a point of time where he called game against the dominant 2017 Golden State Warriors off of a buzzer beater. Waiters has had many moments in the past that prove that he could be a good role player to a championship contending team. He has already played for a contender back in 2015 to 2016 in the OKC Thunder when Kevin Durant was still on the team, and he was a great role player for that team at the time. There were many games where he was the deciding factor for some of the games that OKC has won that season, and he wasn't even in his prime at that time. Now, he is more experienced, and because of that, it can lead to Waiters potentially making the Lakers' decision pay off in the long run. Now, as I've mentioned before, Dion Waiters also has some bad history towards his name. Now, in this season, a couple months ago, when Waiters was still on the Miami Heat, there was an incident where Dion Waiters was caught eating edibles on the plane. Now, that is where it all started. Then Waiters goes on the court in sick the day of his birthday, and he was seen posting pictures on Instagram on a yacht having a good time. Now, this was the same day that the Miami Heat had a game, and Waiters lied to the organization and led them to think that Waiters couldn't play because of an illness, but really he called in sick to have a fun time with his friends on his birthday. Now, that isn't professional at all. You signed up to be an NBA player in the first place. This is your job. Just because it is your birthday doesn't mean that your job gives you a free pass to do whatever you want. Now, due to this, the Miami Heat suspended Waiters for 4 games for committing such an act, and then the organization went on to cut Waiters from the team, making him a free agent. This is the bad history that Dion Waiters has that I was talking about. Because of this history, I thought the Los Angeles Lakers wasn't going to sign Waiters. He's already committed these incidents once, and there is a possibility that he does it again. But obviously now it is clear that I was wrong. It is crystal clear that the Los Angeles Lakers took their time making this decision. They gave Dion Waiters and J.R. Smith an opportunity to work out with the team before they made their decision. I feel as though both of these players would fit on this team perfectly because of what they bring to the table, but it was just a matter of who they wanted on the roster more, and at the end of the day, they went with Dion Waiters. Now, I'm not truly against this signing, I just wasn't expecting it. He doesn't commit as many bonehead plays as J.R. Smith does, and he knows his role on the court. Other than the incidents that he committed during his time with the Miami Heat, he is really a good role player to have on your team. He has proved already that he's able to push a contending team up over the hump just a tiny bit, and the Lakers honestly need anything in order to guarantee more and more to win this year's NBA Finals. In my honest opinion, I still feel like it's going to be the Clippers and the Bucks in the finals because of the depth the Clippers have in their roster, but the Lakers could still prove me wrong, and Waiters being on the roster now increases the Lakers' chances for shutting down the Clippers in the playoffs more than what it was before. Other than that, that will conclude today's video. What do you guys think? Did the Lakers make the right decision, or should they have signed J.R. Smith? It could have went both ways as they are both similar players in regards to what role they will play. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video and please subscribe to this channel for more content. I will greatly appreciate it. I'm out. Peace.